You was barely able to take care of yourself just a little while ago. Literally, we saw your mom wiping your woo-ha. And as soon as you're able to clean yourself, you choose an interabled relationship? Love is love, but girl. Okay. These are just my personal thoughts and opinions based on what people choose to share publicly online. This is just simply my perspective and opinion, not a judgment or a fact. I don't know these folks personally, and I don't claim to. This is just commentary. Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new here. My name is Kimonica and my channel focuses on weight loss, reactions, and accountability content. If you think, matter of fact, you clicked on the video, you're gonna be interested, go ahead and subscribe, and go ahead and like the video. It helps out so much. Thank you. Ding. So guys, thank y'all so very much. Welcome back to my channel. And of course, if you can't get enough of Kimonica, I do post daily on Instagram and Facebook. I also have a subscription service on Facebook. Check that out as well if you want more content from Kimonica. In that subscription, I post content that I don't post anywhere else. So check it out. All of my links will be in the description box. So let's jump into today's video. Yes, this one is interesting, y'all. So before we jump in, I know I did promise y'all a different titled video. If y'all are seeing this one before that one, that means I'm running into copyright issues. Y'all will eventually see it. Just give me a moment. I'm just moving on and pushing on because the fight is crazy. Okay, so let's jump into Miss Chelsea Johnson's story. Now, she popped up on my timeline and some things, her relationship popped up on my timeline, and y'all, I must talk about it. Like, when I saw all of this, I must talk about it, which is why we're here today. But as I Googled her, something I did not know. So mind y'all, I met Chelsea, or saw Chelsea online. She popped up on my timeline, probably just on Facebook. And I was interested in it because she actually was one of the biggest people I've ever seen at the top. Like her shoulders, her back, and all that was really big bag. And I wanted to see her journey. I wanted to see her before and after. I wanted to see how she looked. So anytime she would pop up on my timeline, I would watch. I might go to her page, click on, and watch a couple of her videos. That's how I was introduced to her. So when what we're about to talk about popped up on my timeline the other day, I was just like, huh. So I got to Googling her, and I had no idea that she was on 600 Pound Life. She was actually on 600 Pound Diary with Dr. Now, but in my opinion, it's all the same. So I think she was like the first episode of 600 Pound Diaries. Okay, so just to give y'all a brief summary of her and a little bit of her story. At 9 years old, she was 300 pounds. She has been a patient of Dr. Now since she was 9 years old. That's wild. And I can't even imagine being 9 years old and being that heavy and everything she went through. Her dad was a drunk and a bully. Her mom looked like she was overweight as well, or she might was just heavy, but her mom is on a walker too, and her mom is overweight as well. I kind of skimmed through the episode because I wanted to get, you know, just a idea of her life and everything. This actually isn't about her episode at all, you guys. This is about her relationship, and I wanted to talk about it, and we'll get there in a moment. But I did, you know, get an idea of who she was. At some points in her episode, she was just so upset, crying. She turned to alcohol, you know, things like that. And one thing I will tell y'all, alcohol will stop a weight loss journey in its tracks. No matter how good you eat, no matter how much exercise you do, if you drink alcohol on a regular basis, your journey will stop so fast. Okay, the weight loss will just stop. You won't even know what happened. You'll know what happened, but you wouldn't care. So in this episode, we also got to see that her mom had to, help her wash herself, clean herself, bathe herself, all the things her mom had to do. So she weighed in with Dr. Now, and she was 628 pounds. Before surgery, so Dr. Now gave her a weight loss plan, gave her a goal that he wanted her to hit. And by the time she was approved for surgery, she had dropped 91 pounds. Now, moving on to like the end of the episode after her weight loss surgery, she ended the episode weighing 396 pounds. She did really good. Congratulations to her. Of course, we've been able to see her losing weight and maintaining her weight on social media as well. One thing I did want to make note of is that at the end of that episode, she was with a guy and they were, I think, skating or dancing. And she was saying that she recently met him, but they were just friends and they were just hanging out. We're going to pin that right there. So before I move any further, you guys, I want to say this caveat. I do feel like that love is love. Like, everybody deserves love. If you want love, love is love. You love who you love. It is what it is. It doesn't matter, right? And this video is just my opinion, my thoughts, and what I want to convey. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I also think, though, that love is intentional. I don't think that we just happen to fall in love with someone. Whether we work with them, whether we just spend time with them, we talk to them. We intentionally get to know them. We intentionally spend time with them. I think love is intentional. On top of that, I don't think that we only have one soulmate in the world, one person that can make us happy. I feel like I would be a fool to think that my mate is the only person out of billions of people on the face of the earth that can make me happy or that can make me smile. I feel like the love that we share is unique and I won't find it anywhere else. But if by any chance I do happen to have to find another love, I feel like that love will be just as unique but different, right? So that's just how I feel about love. And come on. You gone? Yeah. Let me kiss. See, love is love. Have a good day. So y'all, I said all of that to say, Miss Chelsea popped up on my timeline the other day. And looking at a couple of her videos, I realized that she is now in an interabled relationship. Now, the definition of, I'll give y'all the book definition instead of just giving y'all the book. It's a partner where one person has a disability and the other one does not, or both of them can have a disability. But in Chelsea's case, she doesn't have the disability that her partner has, right? So my first question was, like, did they know each other while they was filming? I don't think they did, because I feel like TLC would have jumped on that. But my second question was, like, did she choose this type of relationship because she felt like it was secure in the sense that he wouldn't leave her? Or, several different reasons this type of relationship or this relationship would have brought her some type of security? Or is it just love? Maybe she knew him, before or when she was heavier, and now she's able to, get in this relationship and take care of him and do what she wants to do with him. So I'm genuinely curious when this relationship started, right? So, this show aired a preview aired of the show January the 25th of 2025. The show aired June of 2025, right? So I'm going to say that they were filming at least a year before they did the preview. And of course, as they're filming as they're previewing, they're still filming and updating, their footage and doing all of that. So I'm going to say that she was still single at the beginning of 2024. Now, I went to her TikTok and I do see some pictures and things like that of her. And back in 2023, and it's just pictures, and she still seemed to be, you know, heavy. They were just pictures, right? In the episode with Dr. Now, she mentioned that she wanted a man and she wanted a family. So all of this lets me know that while she was filming, while she was doing all of that, she was single. Absolutely single, trying to lose weight, focusing on her journey.
A God-fearing man. So, and I want a family. I want to have children someday. Yeah. A whole slew of children. I rebuke that, baby, because if God would have blessed me with a slew of children, once I get this weight off and my health in order, baby, hey. You know.
So that is another thing that stood out to me. She talked about she wanted a husband and she wanted kids. And I just don't understand the choices that we make as humans across the board. If we want something, why do we choose a life that would be harder for us? It's just a thought. And remember, she met a guy at the end of the episode and they went dancing. And at that point, she had already lost some weight. And this is the main reason why I feel like she met him after, or, you know, after she had lost a bit of weight. Or even, you know, during the updates, because he was never mentioned. He was never shown. I skimmed the show. He was never shown. He was never mentioned. Nothing, nothing, nothing. What I do know about TLC is they would have capitalized on that relationship like no other. They might have did a spinoff of that relationship. That's how I know this young man was not in the picture when she was at her heaviest and when she was on 600 Pound Life, right? They would have jumped in, okay? They would have explored that relationship like no other, okay? Like no other. So yeah, I no longer have TikTok on my phone, but I do have it on my tablet, right? So on Chelsea's page, it looks like, to me, I'm not sure, because I don't really be on TikTok. I don't really be on people's pages like that. But I feel like the couple of times that I have been on her page, she had way more videos than she do now. Maybe she deleted videos to tell a story. I don't know. But another thing that brought this topic for me is that I saw Chelsea advertising a TV show. Congratulations. I think it's on Deets or Beats or something like that. Her and her boyfriend, or her husband, fiance, they have a TV show coming, right? So that's what really struck, when I saw their relationship and I saw the dynamic, that's what really struck this topic in my head. And I was like, I must talk about this, because I know that whatever show she gets on, they're going to exploit this relationship like crazy. That's how I know they were not together when she was on TLC. Dude, TLC would have jumped in. The reason, I don't know why they haven't jumped in now. Probably because it's so new and maybe TLC haven't found a lane for it, but it is what it is. But looking on her page, you know, she introduces what she calls her husband, I guess her fiance, back in November, December of 2025. This is the first time, you know, us, the audience, people on TikTok, people on her page, seeing him. And from what I can see, he's completely handicapped. I don't see much movement in his arms or legs, so I'm assuming he must be paralyzed. I didn't see any videos where she was addressing it, but it looks like he might be paralyzed from the chest down. And of course, I'm just assuming these things, y'all, based on what I, you know, see on her page, right? So, you know, I am just genuinely curious, right? Did she know this young man at her heaviest? And would he have chose her at her heaviest? She was immobile. Someone was taking care of her. Like, would he have fallen in love and chosen her considering his situation? Right? And that's what my nosy ass really wanted to know, y'all. I really just wanted to know, did he choose her at her heaviest, and maybe because she couldn't really move and do what she wanted to do, they just had to wait to be together? Or did they just meet in December and she chose to be in an interabled relationship? I'm just actually curious about this because, you know, I was 400, and I think, was it 491 or 487, y'all? And looking back, yes, I had hot guys that tried to holler at me all the time, but I feel like, looking back, they just wanted to, pounce on me. The guys that I really actually gave an opportunity to love me, some of them, several of them, one of them couldn't form a sentence or couldn't form a cohesive thought. One of them he had one leg. I've been in some relationships that nowadays, it's not that I'm too good, it's just that I wouldn't choose those relationships for myself right now in my life, right? And not judging her. I am just genuinely interested as to the choice of going from barely being able to move, barely being able to take care of yourself, having your mama having to bathe you, and as soon as you're able to take care of yourself, get out here in this world, dance, party, date. You choose to be in a relationship with someone that cannot do any of that in the way that I'm sure you want to, right?
Yeah. I can't wait to just get this weight off and be able to go to games, go pick up Tootie, my nieces, just spend time with them like I used to do. I could go out and party like I used to do.
Oh, nah, I don't know about all that now.
Well, not just party, but, enjoy my life.
Yeah,
be able to get out and do things. Go and travel state to state. Go.
Life.
Just enjoy life. Have fun. Go on vacation.
On her page, she goes on and she talks about things like, her husband being a Velcro husband. And my thought process is, of course, like, where is this young fella gonna go? Like, when we're in relationships and stuff like this, we have to think like, yes, handicapped people break up all the time. But y'all know what I mean. Like, yes, you have a Velcro husband that loves you. You're taking care of him. You're doing everything that he needs you to do. Why would he not be a Velcro husband? Why wouldn't he be a Velcro boyfriend? Why wouldn't he want to be up under you every minute of the day when you're his caregiver, his lover, when you're everything? She also talked about how her husband make her feel, I guess, safe and protected. I do understand that on a level, right? On a certain level, mentally being with someone that can make you feel, stable and loved. I do understand that. I guess I don't understand the other side of that. I don't understand the other side of this. What y'all think about this? Do y'all think that Chelsea would have chosen an interabled relationship if she was never morbidly obese? Do y'all think it's her insecurities? Sometimes people date with their insecurities, in the sense that they date someone that they think other people won't like, or they date someone that they feel like won't leave them or won't cheat on them for whatever reason. Or do y'all think she just genuinely found someone, she looked past everything else, he looked past everything else, and they just fell in love? I'm curious, and I think that her TV show, the TV show that they're going to be on, will dive a little bit into their relationship.
Hey y'all, I am Chelsea Johnson, and this is y'all, and we are coming to that network. I am so excited. Y'all go get that.
Stay tuned in, because y'all stay tuned in. Y'all gonna miss it.
Y'all gonna miss it, y'all. This is such a blessing for me and my family. Make sure y'all tune in and subscribe to that network.
They're going down live, all the way live.
That way.
So this is something that I feel like we will get some answers to. So I can't say that I'm going to watch every episode, but I am going to get an update on this. I am going to watch some episodes so that I can get a feel and a vibe for their relationship so that we can get some answers to these questions. Other than that, you guys, I want to say congratulations to Chelsea for her weight loss. Continue to get, based on your page, you're continuing to get the weight off. It slowed down a little bit, but don't give up. Continuing to push forward. And also congratulations on your TV show. That's amazing. Who don't want a TV show? Okay, so that's amazing. But other than that, you guys, let me know what y'all think about this topic. Leave it all below, and of course, thumbs up, like, comment, all the things before you go. And I'll see y'all on Facebook and in the comment section. Love y'all.